Listen to me. We need to talk about your money, and we need to talk about it right now because you are either in retirement or you are standing right on the doorstep. And when you are at this stage of the game, you do not have the luxury of making mistakes. You don't have another 20 years to wait for the market to come back. You need to be sure, you need to be secure, and you need to be aware of where your money is sleeping at night. Now, you've all heard of Wealthsimple. It's the cool kid on the block. It's sleek, it's on your phone, and they tell you everything is simple and free. But I want you to listen to me. Simple isn't always smart, and free can end up being very, very expensive for someone in your shoes. What is the downside of Wealthsimple? Let's get real. The biggest fear I have for you with a platform like this is the ghost of guidance. Wealthsimple is a Robo advisor. That means an algorithm, a computer program, is deciding how your life savings are invested. Now, that might be fine when you're 25 and all you're doing is throwing $100 a month into an index fund. But you are at the point where you need to start taking money out. Do you understand the difference? Taking money out is 100 times harder than putting it in. You have tax implications, you have RRIF conversion rules, and you have the fear of outliving your money. A computer doesn't know that your spouse just got sick. A computer doesn't know that you're worried about the cost of long-term care. When you use a platform that prioritizes low touch, you are giving up the human touch right when you need it most. And let's look at the hidden costs. They tell you there are no trading commissions. Fine. But if you are using their managed portfolios, they are charging you a fee, usually around 0.5%. You might think, Susie, 0.5% is nothing. Wrong. On a $500,000 nest egg, that's $2,500 a year. For what? For a computer to rebalance a few ETFs? You could do that yourself, or you could find a platform that offers more value for that price. Then there's the currency conversion. This is where they get you. If you want to hold U.S. stocks, and many of the best dividend-paying companies are in the U.S., Wealthsimple charges you a 1.5% currency conversion fee every single time you buy and sell unless you pay for their premium or USD accounts. 1.5% coming and 1.5% going? That is 3% of your money gone just for the privilege of changing your currency. If you are a retiree looking for income, you cannot afford to hand over 3% of your principal to a platform. That is your gas money, that is your grocery money, that is your spoiling the grandkids' money. And we have to talk about the shiny object syndrome. Wealthsimple has become obsessed with crypto. Every time you open that app, they are waving Bitcoin and Ethereum in your face. Listen to me, if you are retired, you have no business, none, gambling your must-have money on something as volatile as crypto. But Wealthsimple makes it look like a game. It makes it look easy. And when things are easy, people get careless. Carelessness is the enemy of a secure retirement. So, what is the actionable takeaway here? If you are using Wealthsimple, I want you to look at your accounts today. If you have a managed account, ask yourself, am I getting $2,500 worth of advice from this app? If the answer is no, you are overpaying. If you are holding U.S. stocks, check what you are paying in conversion fees. If you're being hit with that 1.5% every time a dividend is reinvested or a stock is sold, you are bleeding money. And finally, if you feel like you don't have a person to talk to, a real human being who can help you navigate the what-ifs of your 70s and 80s, then Wealthsimple might be a downside for your entire future. You deserve to be powerful over your money. You deserve to know that your retirement is built on a rock, not a trendy app. Be smart, be brave, and for heaven's sake, keep your money safe.